more than likely the general population has not been grinding. This is something every New Year's and every, towards the end of the year is when I usually talk about this shit. But every TikTok and Instagram post where it's like 2023 was our warm-up. 2024 is where we kill it. 2024 is when we start taking souls. What I hate about that is the sentiment is there. The sentiment of that idea is pretty fucking cool. Like, it doesn't matter how the past, has played out. Right? You've got time now to make some serious moves. But everybody who's posting that kind of shit, and everybody watching it and liking it and being like, yeah, fuck yeah, 2024 is my year. 90% of the people commenting that, they're just straight up fucking lying. They're going to be posting the same thing every year, every fucking year, man. And part of it, I'm not saying this is true for everyone, but something I kind of believe in a way, is that it's a lot of talk. And talk is cheap. Everybody's got a fucking mouth. Everybody can text on their fucking phone and say whatever, it's, like I see these posts of intermediate, moderate lifters, whatever. Of course, I'm going to relate it back to lifting. And they're like, this bulk, we're going to go fucking crazy. I'm going to hit 315. In my mind, saying something like that, the stronger that you try to affirm and like say and try to show other people like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna. In a way, not in a way, I definitely feel like all you're doing is kind of manifesting your insecurity with whatever that goal is. And you're trying to tell the universe like, hey, I'm not lying about it. I can do it. Of course I can. It's like the stronger you defend yourself, the more reason that you have something to defend, in a sense. I think the guys who are actually going to bench 315 aren't posting about it. I think the guys who are actually going to get above 200 pounds aren't posting about it. They just fucking do it. And I know this is stupid for me to say because I fucking post a YouTube video of my workouts every fucking day. But you shouldn't do this shit to show off. Like, I don't think anybody has built a really awesome physique if their primary goal is like, okay, I want to be an awesome fitness influencer. I don't see that as a very good fucking motivational force. Like, if that's your goal, it's like, whatever, I'm not gonna, your goals are your goals, that's your own mindset, don't let me invalidate you. But that's not how I came up, honestly. Before I started posting anything, in my mind, I'm kind of hating on other influencers. Like, back when I was just a regular Joe lifter, I'm like, look at these fuckers just posting a workout. I'm lifting harder than you. So I guess it's kind of, honestly, looking back now, it's kind of strange that I ended up posting all this shit. At least, based on what my mentality was like back then. But you're gonna be so much more fucking satisfied if you're doing all these lifts because you like it, right? So pick a routine you enjoy, set some goals which aren't like a roundabout way to satisfaction. Then the dude who's like, okay, I want to show them. Once they see that I'm big, then I'll be happy. Then that'll make me feel good to show other people that I can, Really, I'm just trying to say, be a little bit more based, right? Doing things for anybody else's opinions, or, to try to please anybody else, or to try to get one over on somebody else. It's just not an awesome approach, not in my mind. In a sense, it feels a little bit petty, Now, if that's your initial motivator, right? Maybe, let's just say classic trope. This doesn't really happen as much now. Fucking kids aren't as big and cool as they were back, in the early 2000s. But classic trope, your girlfriend leaves you for the jock, Maybe not, you get the idea, something like that. That guy, if he starts going to the gym, pretty legit. It's probably gonna make him feel better to be bigger because of that. But in the process of going, I would hope that he would kind of realize, like, oh shit, the gym is fucking cool. I like this shit. And then just, do it just because he likes it. You gotta remember, the best revenge is no revenge. I'm talking about some Thorfinn, stronger mentality, stoicism type vibes here. Right? So that's really what I may not be putting it into words as well as I could kind of like envision in my mind, but I think I wouldn't say I'm spoiled, but I would say I'm very lucky that no matter what I have planned, no matter what's going on, like, outings, fucking little like day trips, or you gotta remember, people weren't meant to just sit around and fucking pop zins and scroll on TikTok. That's at least not how we evolved, right? We were raised running out in the wild, fucking hunting shit, getting adrenaline rushes from catching stuff. Come on. Don't forget, we're not that much different, if different at all, than all of the fucking tribal characters that were running around like 10,000 years ago. Genetically, very fucking similar, right? So who do you think is going to have a better time? Just with life. Just with subjective enjoyment of life. The guy who sits around all day, does jack, like plays on his phone, or like does some work or whatever, but doesn't really push it. Or the guy who kind of runs around a little. And I'm not saying you have to be like a fucking muscle freak in the gym, pushing as much weight as possible. Just fucking being active in general, Really, I'm just trying to rip on the sedentary lifestyle that everybody's picking up because we're all so dopamine dependent. And I tell you what, seeing videos of people walking around with an Apple Vision, that does not make me any more comfortable with the way that things are fucking headed.